Kilifi County's teenage pregnancy has remained stubbornly high despite efforts by various stakeholders to find solutions. Many school-age girls still find themselves pregnant. Up to 14% of girls aged between 15 and 19 within the county have begun childbearing. Now tonight in our feature, Detour Ahead, a Class 8 pupil speaks to us about what it's like being a father of 2 children at the age of 17. Dorcas Wangira has the details.
A child is still a child, even if they have children of their own. In Matsangoni, Kilifi, a 17-year-old boy we will call Kanga to conceal his identity bears a heavy load. Not only is he a Class 8 candidate, much older than other candidates in this grade, but also a father, not just of 1, but 2 children. This, he says, is because he engaged in adolescent sex after caving in to peer pressure.
Nilikuwa na rafiki zangu walikuwa wanafanya kitu kama hiyo kuhusu msichana, ndio akaendelea na mimba mpaka akazaa. Kawa naye hapa nyumbani kama miezi ya kuhesabu. Alikuwa kule mtoto bado ni mchanga. Sasa alipokuwa kwa mkubwa kidogo ndio yule mamake akaja akamwambia anataka arudi naye shule.
For the boda rider, a detour is just a different or a less direct route to a place that is used to avoid a problem, a deviation from a direct cause. Being a father of 2, Kanga twice deviated from his course in school and his dream of becoming an engineer, but he didn't drop out. His parents shoulder most of the responsibilities of raising his children, but he still has more challenges to surmount.
Hapa nyumbani wao kuna pikipiki zawa ile Jumamosi na Jumapili ile sikuenda shule wanachukua. Ifika Jumapili na jioni nimpatie, Jumatatu mimi niende shule. Kwa naweza kupata kama 500, sasa naweza kupata kama 250.
At such a young age, he has to earn a living for his own children.
Sababu hata ile Jumamosi wa Jumapili wananunua napitia vitabu na soma. Sasa mimi nikifika hiyo naachukua na tufanya kazi. Hapo ndio inanichanganya.
Still in Matsangoni, a 17-year-old girl we will call Waridi rises with a son to go to school. She delivered her first child 3 years ago when she was in class 6. As a child with a child, it is tougher pursuing education, particularly as a candidate, knowing that she has to leave her child behind each morning.
Someone mwaka jana, mtoto alikuwa mgonjwa, alikuwa na vipele mwili mzima. Luka siku moja nikaenda shule, siku nyingine nikibaki nyumbani. Nikiamka asubuhi, nihakikisha nimechemsha maji, nimoshe, nimpake dawa ndo niende shule.
She wasn't ready to be a mother at such a young age.
Sometimes wanaanguka kwa sababu huyo mtoto anasumbua. Wazo kamwambia hivi tena akakataa. Mwanzo kama ni mgonjwa naweza kuwa hataki kula. Sasa nimbembeleze, sina time ile ya kusoma tena. Nikifika shule kama ni exam nafanya exam na sijui nafanya nini.
The silver lining in the cloud of her story is that she chose to go back to school and not drop out. Just like Kanga, her parents help her to raise her child.
Kama niko na homework, nahakikisha ile homework nimefanya shule, basi nyumbani je nijisomee.
In the recent past, Kilifi has made strides in stemming the tide of teenage pregnancy. According to the Kenya Health Information Systems, KHIS, in 2018, the rate of teenage pregnancy was 30.8% among girls aged between 10 and 18, this being the highest rate recorded in the county. In 2019, the rate declined to 19.9% in the early pregnancies recorded. In 2020, it further lowered to 14.5% and 13.6% even before the end of the year 2021.
Lakini sahi we have the adolescent and young people strategic plan from 2021 to 2025. Young people, they were supposed to be involved from the decision table, they were supposed to be involved from the designing of programs, they were supposed to be involved paka mashinani.
As part of targeted intervention, young people in this county are taking responsibility, learning more about reproductive health, and making informed choices.
Kwa sababu hao vijana wenye walikuwa selected walitrainiwa, kwanza walipata access to information. Kwa sababu kijana kipata correct information ni vizuri atenda fundisha mwenzake.
Kuna support groups, kuna binti to binti, mama to mama, alafu wanapewa vitu vidogo kama leso, vile vibegi, labda sabuni. Mtoto ukijifungua, unajua kila mama anatamani apate ile package.
Kilifi County pia iko unique in a way, kwa sababu takwimu za wale watoto wadogo 10 to 13 years ni nyingi pia.
In place in another 1-2 years we should go to single digit, so we are looking at maybe even 7% thereabout with the right resourcing, definitely.
However, financing still remains a big challenge to ensure that all interventions are sustainable. In the 2020-2021 budget, the Kilifi County Government commitment, according to the Change Initiative TCI, allocation for sexual and reproductive health interventions was 10 million shillings. So far, 12,154,800 shillings has been utilized, showing that this intervention exceeds the allocated funding.
For us, we would ask more about the centers of excellence for the youths, where we can engage them proactively to really look into the subject of teenage safety, where matters to do with the pregnancies are concerned.
According to the Performance Monitoring for Action Kenya PMA 2021, 2 in 5 adolescents have ever had sex. More than half of sexually active adolescents were equally willing to engage. 14% of adolescents have started bearing children. 6 in 10 had curiosity as their motivation for their sexual debut, and 2 in 10 thought they were doing what their peers expected from them. Dorcas Wangira, Citizen TV.